Righto guys, let's get into it. Here's the fishing report. First up, we're going to start with the weather. Now, the weather the previous week, we've had a little bit of mix in winds and swell and rain. Offshore's had a bit of a rest period, but it has come good, and we have had some westerly winds. Great for the beach guys. We have had some northwesters, some west and some southwest, all right? Now, it looks like there's going to be a really good weather window coming from this Sunday to Tuesday. So get the boat ready, guys, because you're going to be able to get offshore, okay? Now, there's been heaps of really nice fish caught, guys. On the beach, Tiwa Beach has been producing some really nice whiting, dart and tarwine. The northern end has been probably the better of the two, like the southern northern end. So I would definitely be concentrating around that top 6 or 7 Ks of beach. We find that there's a lot more gutter formation up that way at the moment, and it's also where there's a lot more food such as beachworms and pippies. So it's a great place to get a feed of whiting. Now, offshore's been a little bit quiet, but we have that weather window as discussed coming on Monday or Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. Now, the snapper, when people have been able to get out this week, have been absolutely on fire. There's been lots of good pearlies. Longtail tuna have been absolutely going off. They are just everywhere at the moment. So I would definitely throw some slugs in the boat because you want to get into them. Longtails are delicious eating, all right? And the snapper and pearly, well, there's nothing to say about them. They're top eating as well. In the Straits, some of those longtail tuna have pushed through the bar area, and they have been moving around the Inskip Point area. Now, there's also been some other good pelagics inside the bay at the moment as well. We've had Spanish mackerel. We've had about 4 this week caught off the beach at Inskip Point, okay, and some big longies, but we've also seen some broadbarred or grey mackerel hanging around. We had an absolute cracker by one of our customers caught up T-Bar Creek the other day, so you never know when these fish are going to show up or where for that matter. So highly recommend keeping some slugs in the boat, and you could even try your luck at trolling a few baits as well. Further down the Straits, crabs are still being good, guys. We are on the back of the moon this coming weekend, so that you will see those numbers taper off in the crabs, but there has been some great sand crabs caught along the Puna stretch as well. Fraser on, guys. If you're heading up this weekend, it has been absolutely on fire. There's been plenty of tailor, and they're not situated in just one part of the island. They're actually spread out the whole way. So the bottom end from Hook Point up to about Eurong and including Dilly Village has been fishing really well. There's been some really nice Jew caught and Spanish down in this area. So if you want to chase something bigger, definitely have a look down that way. The tailor do seem to be a little bit on the larger size down the southern end of the island, which is pretty typical this time of year. There's been great reports also from up around the Mahino, Happy Valley, all that area as well has been fishing really well. Now, there has been some really cool guys chasing sharks on drones up there as well. There's no shortage of them, guys, so if you want to get your arms stretched, definitely try and check out, if you want, well, check out, take the drone and maybe check out catching a shark, all right? So further up the island, the little bit of southeast wind we had last week would have driven a lot of fish north up that coastline of the island. So a good place, if you can sneak up there, is check out Sandy Cape. You get a lot of fish from both sides of the island actually accumulate up there when we get southeasters. So species such as whiting, trevally and queenfish, even tuna are definitely worth having a look and putting on the list if you want to get up there. Now, traveling the beach, guys, on Fraser, we are coming onto the neap tides this weekend. So you want to travel as close as you can to low tide, all right? Because we are going to experience high lows and low highs. There's not much difference between the tide at all. So try and travel as early as possible, or sorry, as close as possible, I should say, to the low tide, all right? Now, if you're coming up the beach from Noosa or Brisbane for that matter, and you're gonna try and do the run all the way up through Rainbow, the rocks are passable at the moment, but the sticks, the log section down near the lagoon at Double Iron Point has been a little bit dicey, all right? With those neapy tides, it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle to get around them. So I do recommend either coming the road, or if you're desperate to come up the beach, come through the freshwater track to Rainbow.
Doubles, meter longies.
Now, guys, if I had to choose one species to tick the box on this weekend, I would probably be going out and trying to catch a longtail tuna. These things are pretty epic and they are really, really good fun to catch and even better to eat. definitely worth trying. If you want a hot tip, use tiny little slugs at the moment, guys. The Armor Metals in 15 grams and 10 grams have been working a treat. Now, if you're going out this weekend and you're coming to this neck of the woods, make sure you stop in and see us at Tackle World Rainbow Beach. We're open really, really early, 5 a.m. in fact on Saturday till 5 p.m. Every day over the weekend. So come in and see us. We can get you hooked up, and I hope you guys nail a fish this weekend.